Wildlife organisation. An avid walker notches up his 1000th walk for the Australian Heart Foundation. And Warrnambool East Primary School hosts its Flavours of the World Celebration Day.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening. A young family's home in East Warrnambool has been saved by fire crews after an early morning fire. According to FRV, crews responded to a reported heater fire in one of the bedrooms just before 4:30 this morning. The owner of the house was alerted about the fire by one of their children who was sleeping in the room. Crews donned breathing apparatus and managed to extinguish the fire before any major damage was caused. The scene was deemed safe just before 5 a.m. Reduced carriage capacity on the Melbourne to Warrnambool train line has created a roadblock for Warrnambool Secondary Brow College. The reduced number of seats on the new Velocity trains now means the school cannot transport its Year 9 students to the annual Melbourne camp. In previous years, transporting the group on the train was the most cost-effective for the school, but now it needs to seek an alternative. According to member for South West Coast Roma Britnell, it's another example of how the new Velocity trains are not fit for purpose. Still on the Warrnambool-Melbourne train service, commuters are advised that coaches will replace trains at times next month. Coaches replace trains between Geelong and Warrnambool on Saturday, August the 16th and Sunday, August the 17th. A temporary timetable will be released in the coming days. The Moyne Shire Council has begun engaging with a Koroit-based wildlife rescue organisation about the prospect of a plantation being established at the former Koroit racecourse site. In May, Southwest Local News reported that Mosswood Wildlife faced the prospect of closure if a suitable place to grow food for animal in their care couldn't be established. Since then, Council has been working with the volunteer-based organisation to create a solution at the racecourse site, provided it doesn't impact other user groups. According to Mosswood founder Tracy Wilson, the organisation has met with the Council representatives at the site and discussions are continuing.
Yeah, we're really feeling positive about the progression that we've made. The Shire have been really good at communicating with us. It's obviously lots of steps to go before we actually hopefully arrive at a final destination. But yeah, we're all really excited at this point.
I know it's early stages and I know, anything to do with Crown land does take time, but obviously the acknowledgement that, of how important this plantation is for Mosswood has been well and truly heard loud and clear.
Yeah, it certainly seems like it. We've had a lot of people or supporters from both Australia and overseas communicate with us that, that they're behind us, and I think they may have harassed the council a little bit. But yeah, no, definitely. And it's getting harder and harder to get leaf. It's beyond a realistic possibility to keep going the way we are.
The fourth instalment of the locally written children's novel Wheeler the Koori Warrior was officially released yesterday. Authors Richard Pritchard and Jordan Gould first floated the concept of the series back in 2020, with a focus on highlighting local Indigenous sites around the southwest. The new book, entitled Champions, introduces readers to a new location known as the Island of Dragonlands. According to Richard and Jordan, those familiar with the story would know that the new location is deep inside enemy territory. A fifth and final book is already in the works, with hopes of an animated movie also among the considerations about Wheeler's future. After 13 years and millions of steps, local volunteer and avid walker Trevor Herefield has reached a significant milestone. Yesterday, Trevor embarked on his 1000th walk as part of the Heart Foundation walking group. After retiring from work and going for walks alone, Trevor's wife saw a flyer in a shop window advertising Heart Foundation's walking groups and encouraged Trevor to join. Warrnambool's Archie Graham Centre operates 4 walking groups. It's not uncommon to see Trevor taking part in all 4.
The Monday and the Friday ones, you could get anything up to 30, and and the Wednesday one probably up to 20. Yeah. So it's good. There's a few of them booked, most of them now as well. So as we're getting older, I suppose, and it's good to get out and about and enjoy the coffee afterwards and the talks.
Students of Warrnambool East Primary School were treated to a trip around the world today without even needing to leave the school grounds. The school's Grade 6 Community Project team facilitated the day, hoping to help their culturally diverse school community to feel more inclusive. The project is part of the Student Leader Congress assignment and included a whole school assembly before visiting classrooms representing different cultures. As part of the day, the students took part in activities linked to different cultures, including food and games.
So we started by seeing what was the most well-known problem at our school, and all of our minds went straight to racism. And then when we figured that out, we all agreed on finding a way how to celebrate all those cultures. And then we came up with this multicultural day. And then by celebrating it, we gave classes with people from the culture designated stuff. And then with that, all the classes got different cultures. So, and the parents of the kid with the culture gets to make all the stuff. They can make food, they can do paper stuff, dances in the class, whatever they want to do, they can do in the class.
It was an awesome day, and we will release a special feature with some extra highlights tomorrow. Bookworms around the southwest have the chance to purchase good quality second-hand books for $1 each from tomorrow. It's thanks to the Rotary Club of Warrnambool's second-hand book clearance sale at its pop-up shop in Fairy Street. Over 20,000 books are up for grabs as the shop prepares to close its doors for the final time. The book sale has been running for the past 6 months, raising thousands of dollars for local projects.
There's a wide variety, Titanic, politics, air flight, travel, you name it, we've got it. Look, it is way bigger. When we first moved into this wonderful venue, we bought in, I can't remember, but say 50 boxes. And then over the time, we've been gifted some amazing collections of books from deceased estates. So it just keeps growing.
The state government has launched virtual women's health clinics. Led by specialist nurses, the clinics can provide free expert medical advice, treatment and care for women and girls of all ages. It's operated remotely through telehealth, either online or over the phone, where the nurses can deliver an initial health assessment before referring patients to GPs or relevant practitioners. Both the mobile and virtual clinics are part of a landmark $153 million women's health package in Victoria. A local artist has been selected to feature in a national exhibition in Melbourne. Housecat, also known as Xavier Knights, is renowned for his vibrant pencil colour work exploring multiverse realms, futuristic themes and lively mythical landscapes. He has been selected ahead of hundreds of others around the region for Convergence, an exhibition hosted by Donkey Wheelhouse in Melbourne's CBD. According to Housecat, his work infuses transformation beyond canvas and paper, even designs t-shirts and tote bags.
And you travelled to Melbourne and you got to see it on the walls, your art on the walls. How did that feel?
It was amazing. I was very proud of being there. Just basically just random experimental. Well, the main ones were probably maybe with shapes, it was probably either squares or circles, and with colors, every single one of the rainbow. Yeah, like I said, just things from my personal life, things I seen in person. And I was like, what if I could do that in artwork? That's probably my main sort of inspiration and how I create my artwork. Well, it was exciting and also surprisingly a little nervous about it. It was good. I learned some new skills from other artists. Probably one of the things that make it so special is probably actually going down there and actually being physically present rather than be yeah, this guy just did that piece of artwork and just being that.
Finally, Great Ocean Road Regional Tourism has developed new marketing content for the region that provides inspiration and useful planning information for people with disabilities. Launched this week, it features best friends Harv McCorkle and Flynn Gurry, both born and raised in Warrnambool, taking a classic road trip. The organisation wants to grow the capability of tourism businesses in the region to cater better for people with disabilities so that more of the region's experiences are accessible. As part of the video released by Great Ocean Road Tourism, Harves and Flynn enjoy everything there is to offer in the wider southwest Victoria. That wraps up general news. Sport is next before we take a look at your 3-day forecast.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael, Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Barrastock cares about your dairy cows as much as you do. Our top quality feeds are designed to support the best possible animal nutrition and health, maximising your production through all life stages and seasons. That's why Barrastock is truly made for milk.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
In Warrnambool and District League Netball, the Timboon Demons A-grade side had the opportunity to learn from Australian netball royalty at the weekend. Former Australian Diamonds coach Lisa Alexander co-coached the team in its 8-goal victory over Kulurunurat. Lisa coached the Australian side between 2011 and 2020 and is a recipient of an Australian Order Medal in 2021. Speaking to Game Day, Lisa told the team that it was a privilege to come to Timboon as part of the Work Safe round.
I love it. It's very similar actually to the Leongatha Currumbara area, which is very much a dairy country. So I was a teacher down that way and also coaching and playing with the Gippsland region. But you know, I understand how important it is of footy netball clubs are to country life and country communities. Yeah.
Lisa, can you tell us how you became involved in WorkSafe and how long you've been working with them for?
Well, I've just come in this year, but of course I've been aware of them for a long time, working with Netball Victoria particularly, but also AFL Victoria and their support of country football, netball from the WorkSafe point of view. But also from, you know, supporting communities in those towns as well. And it's really great for them, you know, to have that attention put on them. And it's great for them to get the messages across about WorkSafe as well.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. WorkSafe supports community sport, especially in netball. It's a fantastic initiative, and how important it is to see that kind of backing at grassroots level.
Yeah, and it gets the, you know, the education messages across about us being conscious and aware of our workplaces and safety of our workplaces, but also, as you said, it's, you know, Vic Roads today, safety message on the roads as well. And I saw the same messages about slowing down on that wet road, and we, you know, had to travel quite a distance from Avoca, but it's important for us to make sure we get to the other our destination safely.
And then when you get to your destination, you're back to where you started as well. So,
exactly, yeah.
Now,
first making news in golf, Mark Leishman has returned to the Live Tour with a tied for 11th finish in the UK. The Warrnambool Stars opening round was the best of the three, shooting a 67. Mark shot a 69 in the second round before a closing round of 70 with 4 birdies on the card. His team Ripper GC finished 6th overall in the tournament. Finally, BPW Southwest will host its 13th annual August breakfast meeting next Tuesday. This year's focus is celebrating local women in sport, with Federation University's Professor Rochelle Ime as the keynote speaker. Those in attendance will also learn about the Respect Starts Here program. Tickets are just for $40 for guests and includes a full breakfast and are available online. Today in Warrnambool, a top of 13 degrees with 24-kilometre winds coming in from the south. After the break, we'll head to the rest of the forecast.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool. More than just tyres. The team at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool have all the leading brands of tyre, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG, plus a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for all your mechanical needs, more than just tyres.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Today in Warrnambool, a slow-moving high-pressure system extends a ridge south of Victoria. Over to the forecast. In Port Fairy tomorrow, a top of 14 degrees with 1 millimetre and patches of morning frost with a slight shower. Friday, 1 millimetre and areas of frost with a chance of fog. Overnight temperatures falling between 1 and 4. On Saturday, light showers and a foggy start, temps up to 14 degrees. Tonight, nice and clear in Mortlake. Tomorrow, a top of 14 with morning frost. Friday, a top of 12 with 1 millimetre and light winds. Saturday, a top of 14 degrees with a partly cloudy day and light winds from the east. Partly cloudy tomorrow in Camperdown with light winds, 13. Friday, a top of 13 as well with a possible shower and light winds. Partly cloudy on Saturday, light winds and a top of 13 degrees. In Port Campbell, a possible shower tomorrow with patches of morning frost, 13 to 12 degrees. On Friday with 1 millimetre and Saturday a top of 13 degrees with a chance of morning fog and light winds. 14 in Warrnambool tomorrow with southeasterly winds. On Friday, a shower or two, 14, and a partly cloudy day. Saturday, a top of 15 degrees and a slight chance of a shower. That's it from the team at Southwest Local News. Thank you for your ongoing support. With peace, good night.